Apologies guys, a couple of technical issues by the look of it. I won't be a second. OBS is being awkward. So let's try that again. There we go. Hi everyone, hopefully you're all having a great Monday. I know mine's been pretty good. And that's the first day of a 3-day working week done. So we're going to be working on a grain silo today. Hi Eliza. Thank you for the creeper. Definitely makes me jump every single time. So yeah, so we're going to work on a grain silo up here on the hill next to the windmill. So it seems the appropriate place to put it. Only I need a bit more area to put it than the couple of blocks I've got up there. So how's your day been, Eliza? Hopefully it's not been too bad. You're going to lurk? Okay, you have a great lurk. Take care. Right, so let's just get rid of these few blocks that need to be got shut off. And we will start figuring out a silo. I think I need a few more of the terracotta, and I do have a bunch of it. I know I do because I saw it all not 2 seconds ago. But as per usual, I forget which shulker monster it's in. Okay. It's got to be here somewhere. There we go. At least we have some. Right, so we want to make white terracotta for some of it. And we'll mix in other bits and bobs as we can. So the silo needs to be kind of round. So I may alter the shape in a second. It may be too big. Yep. Just wanted to see how it looked. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. I want it to be big enough, but I don't want it to be too big that it overpowers everything else. Right. Oh, you go there. 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. That should do. Let's get. Oops. Some of you. Not sure it's in the right place. I'm just going to put these in for the moment. I may have to move them. So I don't want it to look too flush, but I'm not sure them being here will look right either. Because if I do that one there, then I would have to do this one here. Nope, not there. Telling lies, Pendle. That one would have to be there. Means I could do those there. Get these in first and see how they look. Oh, that's a way it's going today. Right, so I want you there and we want you there. Get rid of you. Fill you in. It's not exactly very circular. Oops. Just want to get a bit of distance to take a look at it. Two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm going to do that. Hopefully it'll make it look a little more rounder. That's not what I wanted. I want the bed. That way I can actually make it daylight again. Right, so let's make it about 10 tall for starters. And we'll see how it goes from there. We may make it a little higher, we may not. He's hypery. It's daylight and I'm still looking round for the phantoms. Minecraft has me well trained. How you doing, Piri? How's your Monday going? Oh, I'm doing good. It's a 3-day working week this week, so the first of the 3 days is done, just 2 more to go. So I can't complain. Your Monday went okay, that's good. So we're working on a grain silo today. Oh, that's a plan. We'll see how it works out. Because we all know what happened to the fisherman's cottage. And I'm not exactly... It's not exactly very circular, isn't this, so far? But hey. Okay. Need some more terracotta. That's okay. We have plenty more. And if we run out there, we have a whole mesa full of it. It's going to be a full... Is it going to be full with grain or just for looks? I could put wheat in it, I suppose, but I'm not sure how I would get it to be full of grain. If you've got suggestions on that, I don't have a problem with putting grain in it. Oh, I missed a block somehow. Because it'd be handy to probably put more wheat, but I need to make the wheat field bigger. Okay, and that's about as tall as we're going to go, because it's almost as tall as a windmill. Just seems a little bit broad in the beam. Whoops. Fell down. Well, never mind. Well, granny's not really a thing in Minecraft. Wheat is nice. Number 2 option. Yeah, that's the thing. I could see putting a lot of wheat in it. I'm making this a gateway kind of thing so that it could, or a gateway here, so it could go directly into the windmill, which for some reason has a zombie pigman holding a warped block and a mushroom cow in the wheat grinder. Don't ask me why. Hi, Sky. Thank you for the fireball. How are you doing? Yep, a nice little helper. Why he's holding a warped block, a warped block, whatever you call them, the red ones that should be able to be deconstructed into nether warp. Warp. Yeah. Words are a thing. Oh, you're doing good. That's awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. Let's grab these. Right. I'm still not sure if this is too big, whether I need to bring it in, but let's go down here and double check, because it may be too big. Do I reduce it by a block and make it 2s rather than a 3? What do you think? There's a kitty cat wandering around. You were trying to pick between Gaston with the little guy made the choice. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. The little guy is kind of cute holding the warped block. But he's in a dangerous place. That's all I can say. Right, so we're going to need to put a roof on that. Let's find some more stairs. We'll try it at this size, and if it looks really bad, we can take it down and try it at a smaller size. Pretty sure I should have a bunch of stairs about here somewhere. Well, there's some cobble ones, but they're not really the ones I want. I have andesite and I have stone. Some more andesite. Okay, we'll try andesite first, but I may switch to a wooden one. Do I have any dark oak? I really need to tidy this up, and I know I keep saying that, and I still haven't gotten round to it. I'm terrible. Okay, can't see any there. Hi Ek, how are you doing? Thank you for the resub. 10 months. Wow. It's hard to believe it's been that long. Now there's a whole bunch of dark oak stairs. You're doing all right. You got a night shift coming up. Okay. Well, hopefully that goes well for you. How are things going? Are you back to in full steam now, or still on the taking it easy? Come on, it's almost nightfall. There we go. Yep. So, dark oak. Well, that's the wrong way. You're doing full hours with 70 to 8% workload. The pillar location, Sky. Oh, yeah, you're right. That pillar location is wrong. Thank you very much. I'm out on this one. Let's just double check the others. because I was testing it being at the angle and then decided nope, and I forgot to move that one. Thank you very much. Next shift week, I'm going to be at full steam again. Oh, that's cool. At least you're feeling better. That's the main thing. And thank you very much, Sky, for spotting it. That's awesome. That saved me a headache later on when I'm doing the roof. I'm wondering why nothing's matching up. Because I would be. Get you done. And right here. I'm going to transition, I think, to try the andesite afterwards. But I'm thinking I'm better doing the dark oak first. And if the andesite doesn't turn out, then I can always make it all dark oak. Or try a different block. Oops, let's grab that. You need to come in here. Yeah. And there we go. And I can hide some lighting in there. So, andesite. Oops. Nope, not there. So I'm trying to make a pointy kind of roof. But I'm not sure how well that's going to work with an odd number. Whether it would be better with an even number. But there's only one way for us to find out. That's to give it a try. Oh. I know I'm looking forward to the long weekend that we've got coming up. So I'm going to head to Leeds this weekend and go to their open market to see about fresh fruit and veg, etc. Because Ali was saying it's some really good fruit and veg stalls there. Yeah, exactly. It's always nice to do. And Ali's recommended it because he lives not far away. And he's got some decent fruit and veg from there. And where I am, the open market closed a while ago. So if you're getting your fruit and veg, it's either greengrocers, which there aren't many of, or supermarkets. And although supermarkets are great for some things, they're fresh. The fruit and veg being fresh isn't one of them. You really need to do a late housewarming at your place. True, at some point. But yeah, it's I do need to do that. Is get some decent fruit and veg, and it's not that far away. It's only about 20-30 minutes by train. Right, so this is going to be interesting. That was my concern. What I think I may have to do is turn that to a half slab. I'm slowly figuring out what I'm going to do with my 2 weeks off in October and going to Cuba in December. That's cool. Yeah, I'm at the end of June. Oh, that I will be away for a couple of weeks, and I won't have internet because I'm going to be away. I won't have my computer system, etc. So it'll be 2 weeks where I won't be able to stream. And seeing as I don't currently have a laptop yet, I gave my laptop to my niece because she needed it more than I did at the time. I am going to be without internet and gaming access for 2 weeks, which should be interesting. Oops, yeah, I needed the half slabs too. It's nice to mostly disconnect for a bit. Yep, that's the thing. I will be pretty much disconnected completely because I don't have a contract mobile phone. It's a pay-as-you-go one. So I don't do the data on it, if you know what I mean, because that's too expensive. And there's no point me having a contract one because I don't use a mobile phone enough to really have one. It costs me more for a contract than it would for what I was actually using the phone. And I don't see much point in paying for something I'm not actually going to really be using. If I use the mobile phone a lot and I use mobile data a lot, yes. But seeing as I don't, there really isn't much point. So yeah, I will be completely offline for about 2 weeks, which is definitely haven't done that for a while. Let's knock this one out and put that back in, and let's go sleep. I want to go to Greenland Northern Light hike at some point, 2 week camping in the freezing cold to see some of the most amazing remote things of Greenland. And there we are only going to have satellite phone. That's true. It was like when I went backpacking in New Zealand. I was out in the middle of nowhere for a couple of weeks. There was no I didn't have, like I say, there was no phone access, etc. You logged where you were going to be, what your route was, and what date you were expected back. And if you didn't turn up at the end of the period of time, then they'd send somebody looking for you. Right, so we need to put, I think, a middle line across this. And it was cool. I loved the entire experience. I was there for 6 months the second time, and 2, 3, 4, 5. It was awesome. Camping by a black sand beach in the middle of nowhere. And I didn't see anybody the entire time. So let's put that there. It was fantastic. It was nice to get away from everything and recharge. Sometimes you need to do that. But I'm sure it would be a horrendous holiday for some people because they hate that kind of stuff. 6. I remember taking my older sister camping once. Yeah. There was never a second occurrence of it. All she wanted to do was stay at the campsite reading books. The entire time. Not my idea of fun. Alright, so that's got that. We want the entranceway to be here because we're going to put the entrance to that there. So, and I guess we better stick down at least one torch in here, even though there's no mobs. It might make it better. Yeah, a friend of mine can't even leave the phone in the locker for a few hours while we have a spa day. Yeah. Right, so at the top, I want to put some lighting up there as well, I think. Or I want to put some lighting around the place. Now, do I go with something similar to that? Let's have a look what fence gates, etc. we have. We may still have some of those nether brick fences, which may go really well on these beams here. I really do need to straighten this up. So there's some nether brick fences. We have some chains, but I'm not sure I want the chains. But I do want the lanterns. Make it look a little better. Right. Hi Ellie, how are you doing? How's your Monday been? I'm not sure about those there. They blend in too much. I want a little bit more of a contrast. So I'm going to see about the spruce ones. Yep, 2 more working days. And then we've got a long weekend, Ali. One of the guys at work today was saying, because people are off this week, was saying, well, it's a busy week this week. And it's a busy day. I guess we're going to have a busy week. And he goes, well, at least it's only a 3-day week. And he goes, you've made my day. I'd forgotten we had a 3-day week. It's always good when that kind of thing happens. So that's the orc. Do we have any? Yeah, exactly. When you don't realise and all of a sudden you've got 2 less days to work in the week than you thought you had. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. It won't be a second. Just need to wipe my glasses. Too many fingerprint marks. Looking a bit blurry. There we go, that's better. Right. So yeah, that looks a little better because at least there's more of a contrast. And I figure this weekend's a good weekend to head to Leeds to have a look at the open market for the fruit and veg. So I'm going to do that this weekend or this Saturday. Because I have a feeling they'd probably be closed Thursday, Friday, with it being a bank holiday. Add these extra ones. Oh, if you like fish and cheese, that's a good place as well, is it, Ali? That's cool. I'll have a good wander around and see what's showing and what's available. Now, question is, do I strip these or leave them? If I strip them, they blend in, which defeats the whole point of putting them there or using that particular wood. But that texture also fits the weathered look of the terracotta. So I may as well, it probably would have been better to use a different block there. It's okay, we can switch those out easy enough. Let's grab some scaffolding. Yeah, it's not too bad either way. It's I just like it to have a little bit more of a weathered look because it's a grain silo, so and it's on the top of a hill. Have some more scaffolding. I know I do. There we go. So I'm going to switch it out to this variant. And I'd expect the roof to be good because they wouldn't want the rain to get in onto the grain. I think they'd be a bit touchy about that. Which would make sense. But I may variant it up a little bit with the smooth stone. But all nice to have a look around. Right. But yeah, today went pretty well. And and it'll probably get quieter as the week goes on because people will take an extra day or two to make the weekend even longer. Well, that's the way it usually works. Because it can take 1 or 2 days and make it 5 or 6 days off. Instead of just the 4-day weekend. So it tends to get quieter for me. Right, I think just this corner. Yep. So yeah, let's switch these out. May can go oak, which is even lighter. But I'm thinking I may go dark oak to tie in with the roof. But let's sleep and make it daylight again so you guys can see better. Right, so where were you hiding? Were you over here? Nope. Spruce ones. I'm pretty sure I saw some dark oak because I'm pretty sure I saw them in with the nether brick ones. In whichever shulker they were in. Nether brick. There we go, dark oak. Go. Two more here. It's a shame you can't have these floating. That way I could sort of just switch them out without having to remove the lantern as well. Right, okay, so that is that bit. Let's free up some space. Don't need those. They can go in with the other terracottas. That can just go wherever. And what I want is hi, calendar. Thank you for the creeper. Oh, it always makes me jump. So first things first, let's knock out a few of the andesite to put in a little bit of variant on the roof. How are you doing, calendar? Right, so let's get rid of you, you, you. And you. You're doing pretty good. A paid day off. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we were just saying we have a double bank holiday weekend coming up, so and that they're always awesome. So we're off Thursday, Friday over here in the UK. Right, let's get the half slabs. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So it's a 3-day week. It's not too bad at all. Let's just knock out an additional couple of blocks. Yeah, it matches in pretty well, all things considered. Right, so I want some trapdoors. Some jungle ones. Some dark oak ones. Some normal oak ones. Should have some spruce ones somewhere as well. Yeah. Is it Memorial Day for you guys over there? Just trying to remember which holiday it is. I know I have some more. Well, there's some acacia. Some more jungle. Don't want the iron. The iron would look just wrong. I have some crimson. There we go, we got some of those. But I'm pretty sure we have more because we had some in a shulker. There we go, 62 of them. It is. Oh, that's cool. I was trying to remember which one it was. Right. Not sold on that. Try something different. Try that. But I'm not sure that'll work because nope. I can see the grey of the roof through it, and I don't want to see. There aren't exactly many trapdoors that would work that way, but let's try these instead. Or do that. I want something there that will contrast and just be a little detail-y kind of thing. But nothing too fancy. It is Streamer Village. This is my single player world. If you haven't seen it, Calendar. The farmhouse, blacksmith, windmill. We're working on a silo. The little ruined tower, port building, a bunch of housing. The church on the hill. But yeah, this is single player. Though I think they're planning a stream weekend soon to work on the Streamer Village on TC, Titancraft. I haven't had chance to double check into stuff on it yet. Hi Sky, how you doing? It's good to see you. That's a fortune one, so I don't want that one. Right, so let's that won't work either. Oh, I'm ticking along. I can't complain. It's a 3-day week. As I've said to the guys already, and 3-day weeks are awesome because we've done the first day of the 3-day week. 2 more days to go. So I've got that Wednesday feeling when you're on the slide down to the weekend. Right, so just trying to figure out what to do with that underneath those eaves. I don't want to leave it just a stone. Just double check what I did over here and if it inspires me for anything. It looks like I just... no, it's not too bad. I could do that. How are things going for you, Sky? Everything going in the right direction? Right, so let's grab... We have some spruce stairs. So yeah, I could do some spruce and make a little archway. Right, so you could go there. You could go there. And in these back corners, Could hide a bit of lighting. So not too bad. Not much I could do there, but that's fine yet. Maybe I'll come up with an idea afterwards. But I think so far this has been the better of the bets. Not too bad. Things are getting better. Good. I'm glad things are on the up. So you. Stick a bit of glowstone in there. Grab a trapdoor. Set a trapdoor. And we'll do the same on the other two sides. Maybe some buttons on those pillars, yeah. On these ones, or which ones, Puri? The taller ones. Okay. Have a look. Let's get these bits in first and then I can figure out what you mean with the buttons. Because it does need bits of detail. Right. Okay. So the taller pillars, I'm assuming you mean these upright vertical ones. And I think in these corner bits, I can put some dark oak slabs at the top. Or maybe some more of those. Just to tie things in a little bit. But I think I may set them back slightly. Just to give it that bit more depth. slab here. Okay, let's grab some slabs. You mean here, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems to flatten it off. I think I prefer that the other way, so it's kind of arched. It's not a big arch, but it is a little arch. But yeah, buttons. I think you're right with the buttons. So just let's go up there and sort out this one first before I forget. And some buttons. We need buttons. Hi, Faulty. How are you doing? Let's see what we've got. Right, so the trapdoor in the middle and then slabs on top of that instead of, of stripped logs. Oh, I see what you mean. It's we're beginning to get there with it. It's a silo. So we can have that, or we can take that out and that one out. Do you mean that, Piri? Or all the way across? Okay. Whoops. Let's see about grabbing these blocks back. Yeah, I can see what you mean about the above the door. Right, so let's see about the buttons. When I get some. Time for sleeping again. Maybe even all the way across. That looks it looks less thick. Yep. Let's give it a try all the way across and see how we feel about it. You know, let's see. What do you think? I like the way it mirrors the top and the bottom. Yeah, it does need some textures in the bits. At the moment, it's very much all. Yeah, no, that's nope. Too big a jump. Not to mention, it was too much of a pattern. Because I want it to kind of look weathered. What have we got? Yeah, that was a mushroom block. Hang on. Try the mushroom block, but tell you what I'm. Oops. That's closer. Stalks, true. Let's go get some stalks. Yeah, we'll give this a try, but it may be too close to white. But hey, I have no issues in trying a block. No, I like that better. It was worth a try. This would look awesome, I think, with the bone block. So if I was using a bone block, I don't think I have a bone block on me, do I? That's a shame. But that would look really good with bone blocks. Whereas I think that looks nice with the as a detail block with that. I'm just trying to think what else, if anything, we have. That's the same colour palette. Ish. I want the because you're not the same block. It has to be the same block. Maybe a terracotta. Let's have a look. We can give the terracotta a try. Okay. I've got an inventory full of stuff. That just needs putting down. But yeah. So I can see that going well with the bone block. So that's an awesome suggestion, Balti. I will have to really keep that in mind for when we do one of the builds with a bone block, because we will be doing at some point. So I think that's an awesome suggestion. And let's... Yeah, it's nice. The thing is, that's too much of a... It's even more of a contrast than that. Unfortunately. So yeah, I think that was just a touch too much of a contrast, which is a shame. Because it would be nice to have a third variant block. Can I do the same there? Yep. Back off. Hi, Panic, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully you're enjoying your Memorial Day off. I will put these blocks in to start with, and if we can think of a third variant, we will give it a try. Light grey concrete powder. Okay, we'll give that a try. Sand. Do I have any sand here, or do I need to go fetch a little bit? Clay. And I've only got one piece of it. There's some sand. And I know I have gravel. Because we were using a bunch of it for the little island we were working on last week. Question is, which of these dozens of shulker boxes did I stick it in? There we go. Let's get rid of that a second. And go grab some dye. Okay, so I have some light grey. That. Just going to take a tiny bit. Dripstone. I do have a tiny little bit of dripstone. But I think that's going to be too big a contrast as well. Salt, amethyst, deep slate, prismarine, dirt, mossy, diorite. Honey. Nope. I'm just trying to figure out if I've got anything else. We're going to need at least one more stack of that. We're just finally attempting to clean out the year's worth of junk that piled up in the office game room shop. Ooh, good luck. The search for the right palette is always a challenge. It is faulty, it always is. Because when you want to put variations in things, I did it again. It doesn't go too badly with this. But when you add this in, it, yeah. Not quite right. But it was definitely worth a try. It goes better with it than I would have expected. I do like the way, I do like to try blocks and at least give them a fair shake of the stick. Because it's amazing how, no, pink would be too bright. I think pink would be in your face. We can try it. I have no objections to trying it. But I think, just from memory of pink, wonder about pink terracotta rather than pink. So I think the pink concrete, even the powdered version, but I could be wrong. I could be remembering wrong completely. But like I say, There's no harm in trying, and the blocks will always come in handy at some point. Not sure. It's not as horrendous as I thought it was going to be. Granite normal block. No, you're not the boss, but I like to try things. If people give a suggestion and it sounds reasonable, I have no problem trying it, because a lot of the time it ends up being something I hadn't thought about, and it works really, really well. So I am more than happy to try something. Maybe under the eaves. Possibly. I will give it a try up there. So I want to try the pink terracotta and the granite that Puri's suggesting. Let's just put you away for a second. So I got some. No, I need you and I need you. But I don't need you. Nah, it's a shame. But we'll try the granite now. Yeah, sometimes the most odd combinations work really well. Oh, I wouldn't say I'm fun, but I'm glad. I'm glad to see you too, Faulty, because it's. I love the fact that you guys give me suggestions. Let's grab the pink again. Maybe we go with a different palette. Maybe it's not. Just because I started with a white terracotta doesn't mean to say I have to end up with a white terracotta. Stripped acacia. Okay. have a few acacia, I believe. Let's go grab the acacia. Because it's a grain silo after all. Blocks are blocks. I only have a few, but they're worth a try. Um, and yeah. That's not too bad. Going to do the whole side so we can make up our minds properly. We had granite. And we had acacia. I think the granite needs to come out. It's too speckly. What do you think? The white with the mushroom blocks, or the mixture of blocks? It's a toss-up, huh? I'm not sure how we would merge it together to be both. That's the problem. If you've got an idea how to do that, I suppose we could have the straight sides be one block and the edges and the diagonals be the other, but And you gave the white, you think the white gives the better contrast with the wood. That's true. Okay. This is a good palette to remember though. Okay. I'm glad we tried it though, because that's given me a good palette for another build that I wouldn't necessarily have thought of. So that was definitely time well spent. PR maybe top and bottom. Yeah, you're right. I better screenshot it before I forget what the combination was. Okay. And let's put those back. Gonna have to take you out, aren't I, for a second? Otherwise, you will be awkward. We want you. Better get rid of you for a second. You and you. Could have the bottom half as a mix of the weathered dirty look since it's closer to the ground, and a few of the lighter ones. That's true as well. Because we could have the first and the other block was it wasn't the granite. It was you, wasn't it? Yeah, so could have the bottom half of the as a mixed, as a weatherboard dirty looking, since it's closer to the ground, and a few of the lighter ones from the bottom blending in the middle. And then the top white terracotta and mushroom. Yep. So Let's grab you out. More like that, you mean? Kind of like that anyway. Give these side ones a try of the same thing. I want you, 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 you. And what was the third block? You were the third block. Sleep time again. See, this is something I'm still working on learning. The blending from one to the other. No, that's, yeah. Let's take that out. And I think they do the same. Use an axe, Pendle, not a shovel. An axe works a lot better. Yeah, it isn't easy to shade the right way, and it's something I'm still trying to learn. Which is why I also one of the other reasons I appreciate the suggestions, because it really helps. And makes me think about it. Put the acacia away, didn't I? But where did I put the acacia? That's where I put the acacia. Let's head down here and have a quick look. Or at least from an angle where we can see it. I don't think there's enough of it there to tell from the distance. Okay. Oops. Use the scaffolding, it's easier. Even though you will fall off it as well anyway, because it's scaffolding. It's not designed for you not to fall off. I swear they went out of the way to make sure you would fall off it. Okay. Terracottas. Acacias. Get rid of you. Put you there and you there. You need to change. You need to become that. That. And that. Okay. Let's do the upstairs bit. Okay, let's make a block that's helpful for building, but make it a pain to use. Yep. That seems to have been what they've decided. Somebody decided, let's do something useful, and somebody else says, let's be mean. I don't really want to put that in the game, so I'm going to tweak it in a way that it's going to be a pain in the neck to use. Somebody was having a bad day. Bless them. Because in theory, it's a fantastic thing. Just, yeah, shift is supposed to stop you falling, not make you fall. But hey, my pet peeve. We all have them. So let's grab you. Mushroom. It's a good job this was a mushroom island, or is a mushroom island. It gave me plenty of these blocks. Let's get rid of that one as well. Right, so another one of you there. We want some terracotta. Some acacia. Yes, I'm being stingy with it because I don't have a lot of it. And okay. You can go away as well. I think we want another acacia there. Keep trying to pick it and I'm not going to get to pick it because middle click pick it because I don't have any of it in my inventory. Right. Take out a couple more of you. Um, 6. 1, 2. Terracotta. Switch this lot out in a second. You need to go on the bottom of there. Script you out. Let's head up and do the same. Or something similar. Is that the right height? No, we want too low down. Don't mind. It's easy to fix. Know what I wanted? But I'll fix it in a second. Come on. It's a bit of a pain that you have to do that to the blocks, but to get the texture. But hey, we can't have everything. Terracotta. I think I want another terracotta here. Place. And it's dark again. Yep. There we go, that's better. Let's grab you. Right, it's on to... Nope, we'll leave it at that. So we kind of began with this one. More mushroom blocks. And an acacia. Because why not? Go rescue those. That one. There we go. Before I forget, it's there. No. I want to go up. That's the direction. I only wanted to come back down one. Never mind. And I'm going to take out you. So get rid of you for a second and get rid of you for a second. And trapdoors. Okay, so I haven't done that bit there. Oops. There we go. Get rid of that a second. Oh yeah, that was there because that's spawn block. That block was there for when we were trying to build the shulker farm, and I was trying to move the shulkers from the end into the overworld. Because I changed spawn location by a few blocks. Yeah. The shulkers kept dying all over the place. Right, so we have that. Now we were going to deal with some buttons. Now have I put those in all the way around? 2, 3, 4. Yep. Buttons. Maybe, maybe not. Let's give this a try. Can do. Do that. It's not going to make much of a difference to that. No, I want to go. See, it never goes the direction I want it to go. When I want it to go up, it goes sideways. When I want it to go sideways, it goes up. I'm going to try that on this side as well. But I'm going to try it with... because I kind of like the way that looked. I'm going to need a few more barrels. So half slabs. Okay, so we take you out, put you in. Nope, that didn't go in right. Get rid of you as well. You. Have to think about that one. I like the way it looks here. It makes that kind of tie into that. But I'm not as keen on it as at the top. I think the light hanging bits help tie it in. But not so much at the top. Now, possibly if I had put... Do we... We have some of those. Hang on. Let's go back and try again. See if I can grab on. Nope. That didn't work either. Too bulky. It's not bad. It's just a little bit bulky. So let's try those. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to place that one. Wow. 119 has a release date 1 week from tomorrow on June 7th. Wow. I still can't update next week because this is, even though it's single player, it's because I've been spoilt on Titancraft. This has resource worlds attached to it, so it's a paper server, just run locally on my machine. But yeah, just think of all the additional lighting option. Yeah. Hey Mojang, would it be so technabbed hard to allow another keybind for scaffolding? Yep. I would love a different keybind for scaffolding. There are lots of other keys on the keyboard. I'm not sure about that at the top. I like it here where the light hangs off it, but I'm not as sure about the top. But hey, it's cool that we've got a release date for it. I knew they were doing the pre-release snapshots, so we knew it wasn't going to be too long. But it's kind of earlier than I expected. But obviously I need to wait for a paper release, which hopefully won't be too long. And then I can update to the 119. Because hopefully it won't be too hard for them to do that. My problem is I like this because it hides that this is flat. At the top, there isn't anything to hide the flatness. And that's the issue I'm having with it. I don't like the way it goes from this big post to that without any jump in depth. He's bugging me. Okay, a second. I'm thinking of some oak trapdoors at the top. Flush with it. As soon as I can find them. I put them away thinking I don't need those. Because that's what I do. And then forget which are the chest monsters. Yeah, TC will have to wait for a stable update, yeah. And hopefully they're just going to update. As long as they can just update. Anything else would be, yeah. Would not be fun because obviously a season's only just started. That's better. It gives it a little bit of depth at the top and hides the fact that so when it went straight out onto the spruce wood, it looked kind of weird. It didn't look like it was hooked in. Whereas here, because of this block being kind of similar in lines across it, it feels like it's kind of hooked into the support pillar. Or to me it does anyway. Feel free to disagree and offer opinions. Including it's terrible, take it out, burn it with fire. Doesn't mean to say I'm going to do that, but feel free to offer it. Right, get this side done as well. Okay. You know, I started off with a lot more scaffolding than this. That's per usual. I tend to lose a little bit along the way. And I'm talking scaffolding, not my marbles. Those I lost a long while ago. Yep, luckily it is very cheap. Last I knew, the plan is to just update unless there's an unforeseen map breaking bug that can't be fixed. Exactly, so I'm hoping there isn't anything like that. My fingers are very much crossed in that regard. Right. Let's see if we can. Well, I've got one rocket. Oh, so here's where all the cats ran away to. They wanted to come up to the top of the hill. I wondered where they were. I knew I had a bunch of them. You're not sure if you even had any marbles to start with, Sky? Yeah. I lost mine a long time ago. It was fun to have them while they lasted. Right. What do you think? Considering it's a silo, marbles are overrated. Mhm. It doesn't look too bad, doesn't that variant? For a first attempt of that, anyway. It looks a little bit chunky. Seeing as it's supposed to be a grain silo, I think it may be a bit big. It might have been better if I did it a two wide instead of three. But it's not terrible. I can live with it. There's another cat. Got them all over the place. Good job it's single player and not TC. Yep, marbles are definitely overrated. Okay, thank you guys for the help and the suggestions. It's made it look a lot better than it was. So I really do appreciate it. Not sure if who's streaming, if anybody, because I don't think I have anything on my. I've got Calendar streaming. So Calendar popped into the chat earlier. So let's throw a raid his way. Just give me a second to grab his name. And we will raid Calendar. And I will see you all later. I will be streaming Valheim tomorrow because Tuesday is non Minecraft stream day for those who would like to pop by. If you don't, that's perfectly understandable. Otherwise, it will be Friday and Saturday as normal for Minecraft streams. I will see you all when you get a chance. Have a fantastic week and take care of yourselves. Bye.